What's going on, guys? Tonight I got a Mustard Bhutlah. Man, I hope this camera does it any justice, because this is a beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, look at that. It smells like it's going to be a roaster. She smells warm. Look at that. That color. Just a beautiful green with a nice mustardy yellow coloring to it. It smells very very vegetal, earthy, just very peppery, very strong pepper smell to it. So it should be warm. All right. Wow, so just a very fresh, crisp green pod flavor. It was grassy. It was fruity. And that grassiness is kind of accompanied with an earthiness. It's like an earthy, grassy flavor with a good fruitiness. Maybe just a touch of floral, or not floral, citrus. Rather, no floral, no bitter, which is surprising. I really expected that one to be more floral, especially how it smelled. Got a hair on me. Heat's ramping up. Feel it coming in. Flavor on that is so fresh and vegetal tasting, though. Feel like green pods. That is a prime example of a green super hot. Absolutely delicious. So they're very it's a very fine line when you pick them. A lot of times when they start getting a little more mustardy, they'll pick up more citrus notes. But once you pass that point, it'll actually start losing some flavor. Mustard pods, you have to pick at the right time, and that one was picked perfect. Still tasted very fresh and a very, very good grassiness to it. Some peppers, you could just tell they're picked too early, and that grassy flavor hasn't really developed in with the rest of the flavors. This one was that earthy grassiness with, like I said, a really good fruitiness and just a touch of citrus, just a little tiny tingle of citrus. Burn is all in the mouth. heavy on the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Excuse me. Burp, burp. Now, it definitely smelled like it was going to be a lot hotter. That's not saying it's not hot. All right, it's a Bhutlah. Bhutlahs are vicious. Viciously hot. So I can just kind of feel the heat moving around in my mouth. All the flavor is still left from the pepper in my mouth. None of the flavor has dissipated. I actually think I'm getting all of those flavors combined. I'm actually just getting a touch of floral coming in now. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Just a little bit. Just such a good fruitiness. Absolutely delicious. Heat definitely peaked. I can feel that it's not rising anymore. It just had a really noticeable plateau. I was feeling it spread around my mouth. And it kind of just stopped and locked in. Everywhere it touched, that it started burning, it just stayed right there in that spot. It didn't continue moving. It spread around and started burning more areas of my mouth, and then just kind of held there. All the way down the center of the tongue is like the main focus of the burn. Still, just all those flavors culminating in my mouth. That has not dissipated at all. That is a very, very pleasant pepper to eat, if you can deal with the heat. I can still feel the flavor developing in my mouth. I think it's partially because I'm also pulling chunks out of my teeth. So it's kind of revamping the flavor. Burn's starting to come down. I just felt it drop. Pepper actually made me happy to eat it. I mean, they all kind of do in their own aspect. That one, I actually want to sit down and eat more of them. It's delicious. I feel my nose starting to run a little bit. Not really too crazy. Burn's pretty much dropped off. Still, all the flavor is left in my mouth. No, none of the flavor is left in my mouth. And that is just all the way through the burn, from start to finish. Even the burn being gone, I still have that flavor in my mouth. It was an absolutely delicious pepper, again, grown from Hellfire Farms. It just grows such delicious peppers. 100% organic. Yeah, so burn's completely gone. The flavor is just now starting to kind of drop. Still taste it in my mouth. And again, I'm still pulling chunks of pepper out of my teeth. So I get the flavor every now and then. But it is a lot less than it was earlier. So it's starting to fall off. That was just a pleasant pepper. Absolutely delicious. Again, Hellfire Farms. All right, guys. Burn daily.